Everybody, I'm again in my office and I want to show you something because I have now in my office, and who is taking the video, one of my students was my colleague, and we were talking about orchids. I don't know if I posted one video especially for orchids. I posted many videos, I'm sure, how to repot the orchid, but I want now to talk only what is the orchid in general, what is the Phalaenopsis. You have many orchids all over the world, but the Phalaenopsis, what we will get here, this one is for my director here. As you can see, it will come like this. Inside, planter we call it, and branch, it's cashpo, will hide the pot. The pot, it's in plastic and it's transparent. I explained before that the roots of the orchids, as I'm talking to my student, because she said her mother is always killing her orchids. The roots, it's not the root what we have for the other plants. We have here many plants. The planter have inside earth or peat or soil. It can grow because the roots are the normal roots. The normal roots. Here, the orchids, they have their roots green. This one because not from a long time I water it. Why green? Because it has the chlorophyll, what is inside the leaves. So the roots of the orchids will work as leaves, not only roots. So, and inside the pot, you don't have soil, you have bark. The main reason of killing orchids is to not understand how it will grow. In nature, if you have trees, of course not like this, but let's take this as an example. Big trees, and the orchids will start its life like one small seed, which is microscopic even, you can say. And it will start on one tree with moss. It will be moss on the tree because it's always humid and always rain. And it will grow little by little, but the roots will encircle the trunk of the trees inside the moss, and it will grow like this. Always the roots are exposed to the air, so the roots must breathe. So inside home, this one, when it will finish to flower, after the flower will fade, we need to repot and to make the system, which is was all, I'm humble, but I must say, it's my invention, and my colleague knows very well. Try to find a pot which is transparent, and you will put inside the bark of trees. I prefer the pine, the maritime pine bark, and perforated that the roots always will breathe. Keep one plate under. You can leave a little bit water here, but between the bark and the water, put coal, or just bubble from people from river or something, stone, very small stone, that the roots will not touch always the water. As you can see, this orchid, it starts to bloom again now. This stem, it's going to make flower, and it's growing very well. Look to the lush leaves. This needs another explanation how we will make fertilizer or something. In general, this I'm talking about the basic information, and we will not put in the direct sun all the day. It can tolerate maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the sun, no problem. But always somewhere which it can get light, a good amount of light during the day. From the east or from the west, it's not important. Just the important to get light, not in complete dark. And it has a right amount of water and humidity. You can always mist a little bit, and the roots will breathe. I have holes in the pot, transparent pot. I made like this because on my balcony I'm always hanging it. Thank you. This is the main principle for the orchids. I want this video because the mother of my student said always she's losing her orchids. Thank you.